Hey guys, this is your girl Tara with Coaching for Life. I wanted to take a minute to make a video today about a topic that I was really inspired by, and it had to do with the question, what do you choose? Now, the reason I picked that topic today is because, once again, as I was observing some things that are currently happening with people who are moving around and experiencing the energy that is happening in this time period. We're very close to election time here in the U.S. And there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, and concern about what's going to happen, about the direction that things are going to go as far as everyone's day-to-day lives. Of course, we've been dealing with COVID, and we've been dealing with a lot of protests and uprisings here in the U.S. regarding certain situations, systems, thought processes that are old processes, and there's new ones coming in. So there is a shift that's happening, and people are definitely responding to that on an emotional level. So I thought this would be a good video today because it occurred to me that one of the things that you and I are dealing with each and every day is that vibration, that general energy that is moving around in the world that we live in today. Now, on a personal or an individual level, and speaking about us, when I say individual, I mean the way that we feel within ourselves, not just what's happening around us. We then have an emotional response or reaction to that energy that we are submerged in or that is surrounding us in the field around us, which is perfectly normal and it's real and it's happening. So the video today focuses on the thought of how can we as individuals who are experiencing an emotional or a vibrational response to the vibration or the energies around us, how can we as individuals have more control and be able to shift that feeling if it's not something that gives us room for expansion or growth or makes us feel good, and it's something that does just the opposite of that, and it's something we don't want. Is it possible? Is that word control even a real word? And what can we do about that on a personal level? So the first thing I want to mention is that the word control is always perceived, and it has to do with, on an individual level, how we perceive or view things and the result that we would like to experience. So what seems like a controlled situation for one person may be a complete disaster for another. So please always keep that in mind when we use these words to describe a feeling or what we'd like to experience. It's typically based off of individual perception and what we as an individual would like to see, feel, or experience. The second thing is, can we have better results? Let's try using that terminology with regard to how we're feeling. If we are experiencing a lot of what we feel to be negative, low vibrational, or limiting energy around us due to situations that we do not have control over, or maybe we don't feel that we're part of that situation, it's happening to us. So the answer to that is it depends on what you believe. So if you're a person who believes yourself to have things happening to you constantly, and this is just the process that you're in and there's nothing you can do about it, more than likely that will be the results that you will experience, because we are the creators of the world that we are observing. And the proof of that is if we are constantly focusing on thoughts or ideas that are limiting, more than likely we will have limiting results or results that we are not enjoying because they're not beneficial to us. When we change our mindset and we focus on things that bring us into alignment with who we are as a person, and we start to feel more positive energy and we have those positive emotions coming with that, we begin to see more opportunities, and we also begin to have a more positive experience, i.e., we feel happier, we see that there's hope, we see that there's a possibility for us to have what it is we want. And in a lot of cases, we do end up getting what it is we want because we've taken that time to shift that energy. So in that case, it is most certainly possible for us to shift our thought process onto something that's more beneficial, focus our energy and our mindset there, and experience a better result, regardless of what is happening or occurring around us that we do not have control over. So if you find that as of late, with the things that are happening in our world, you feel very stressed out or maybe toxed energetically, like there's things moving around your field, and I'm referring to the energy field around your body, that are touching you in a way that is making you not feel good emotionally or physically. And by this, I'm referring to emotions that are limiting, like anxiety, fear, doubt, worry, depression, things that don't open us up to expansion and opportunities. Then definitely this process that I'm going to share with you this evening is one that you can try and see if this helps you to be able to open up energetically to better results. So when you're starting to feel that way and you find yourself focusing more on the idea of, I don't like this feeling, I'm not experiencing what I want to feel, and it feels bad, and you're just focused on that. Instead, I want you to take a moment at some point during your day and actually pick an activity or a process or something that makes you feel good. What do I mean by that? Well, you could be a person who enjoys reading books, or you could be a person who enjoys going for a walk and grounding and getting in nature. You could be a person who loves your favorite furry friend, your pet, and you enjoy spending time with them and just petting their fur and talking with them. It could be calling a good friend or a family member. Whatever that process is for you that's healthy and beneficial, and I want to make sure and stress that point. I'm not speaking about things that are toxic to the body, excessive use of different chemicals or things like that, or alcohol or things that can create toxicity in the body. I'm more so referring to things that help your mind to relax and release that negative energy and put you in a better state or a better mood vibrationally. Try one of those processes and just enjoy that for that evening. Then the next day, I want you to pay attention and see if you're feeling any different. Has there been a shift that's created? Do you feel a little lighter? Did you notice that you were able to get your mind off of the negative thing that was bothering you or the negative energy that was bothering you enough such that you could see there's a possibility to feel better? And really, you could do any positive process that makes you feel good for as little as a minute or less and create a shift. But to start this out, if this is a new process for you and you haven't tried it before, maybe just start with the evening after work. Come home and do something that's relaxing that you enjoy and just sit with that process for the evening. Keep focusing and thinking about it as you drift off to sleep that night. And then the next day, maybe take your journal and just record down how you're feeling. And then just keep thinking about that emotion that you felt. Why it felt so good to do that process and how it felt in your body, even physical body sensations. And as you keep rotating that thought process and keep focusing on that, you might begin to notice that that other energy starts to lift and you shifted. And then at that point, you're definitely open to more positive results. It's a process I use all the time, and I have really great results with it. So I'm really super excited to hear how that works for you. I just want you to remember that no matter what's going on in the world around you, that we are the creators of our own experience. So no matter what is happening, we can choose to find light and hope and love and joy in our experience in this life, no matter what's going on. Sometimes it's more difficult than others, but it definitely can be done. So remember your power as a creator and continue to thrive and use that power in your experience so that way you can have better results. So when that question comes, what do you choose? You can say, I choose the things that create a more beneficial result for me. This is your girl, Tara, with Coaching for Life. Please make sure to check out my C4L or my Coaching for Life channel. I'll be posting this on Deity, which is probably where you're watching it. And then I'll also be posting it on the Coaching for Life channel on Facebook. That is at Now Manifest, the letter A and the number 2. And that's the Facebook page. You can also check out videos and more information on our YouTube channel. And we also have a podcast channel as well. So I'll post some information underneath this video. So I hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday wherever you are. And I hope you're inside nice and warm and toasty. And I can't wait to be with you in the next video. Take care.